All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me tonight. This is a special live edition of episode 65, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can't click on the eye in the top right of the screen because I can't do that on a live video. At least I don't know how. But make sure you like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out the video description for our Linktree link for all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Join button as well below the video and in the video description. Channel memberships, $5 a month. Extended link videos, exclusive videos, and more. Remember, or a reminder that starting Monday, all channel member specific videos will be ad free. So that is starting Monday. $5 a month is how you can get that. So, all right, we're live here on the Tube of Views for this special edition here. Because we're going to end out this season here in the Pro Late model right now. I didn't have time to actually record this. So we're just going to go through all four races here. So first up is going to be Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. 40 lap, 30,000 to win. And then we'll go to Lernerville for 40 more laps. And then we'll go to Knoxville for 80 laps. Jesus, that's going to take forever. And then a 50 lapper at Weedsport to end this thing up. So we got a doozy on hand today. We are the current points leader by over 100 points. I think we figured it out. It's like, what, 84, 94, 16 plus 6 is 24. Is that right? 16 plus 4, no, 22. It's 122 points. So we have a 122 point lead going into the last four races of the season. We won the last race at Prairie View and at Fairbury. So we are on a little bit of a heater here. So without any further ado, we're going to get everything loaded up and head to Lincoln Speedway. All right, we're here at Lincoln Speedway, and you're getting a chance to kind of peek behind the curtain here because normally I will cut out all of the loading screens and whatnot. So normally what we do when we go to a track that we have not raced this specific car at, we head straight on the track with the slider set up just to get a good baseline, and then we can see where to go from there. So Abbottstown, Pennsylvania's Lincoln Speedway. Ooh, slid up quite a bit there. It's 14.862 the goal time to beat. 14.862 is the goal time to beat here. No laps completed here as of yet. So we're going to come around here and complete our very first lap here at Lincoln Speedway. 14.744. Okay, only about a tenth. Oh, yeah, about a tenth faster than that goal time. Okay, car's a little twitchy on throttle. 14.717, second lap number 2. Okay, we're going to head into these advanced setups here because I think we can improve on that quite a bit. Camber, we're going to go up to a 2. No, we're going to go to a 3 degree on the left front, -3 on the right front. And then we're going to do what we normally do with everything else. So 200-pound left rear spring, 9 on the shock bump. If you have questions on why I do this, let me know in the chat box, and we can discuss it in real time. So spring rate will go up to a 400, and then split the difference here on the shocks. Brake bias down to 10%, and then rear end ratio we're going to go to a 600. That's probably too much. We're going to go to a 580. Oop. All right, so now 14.717 was the best time we ran. And oh, crap, I forgot I hit the wrong button. So real time, can't fix it. So we're going to head to qualify now. Well, we'll just have to hope that the setup changes I made work. Oh, boy, that's the wall. I got to watch out for that thing. It'll reach out and grab you. So, hey, David. David, you were our grand prize winner for our giveaway. How are you liking the stuff so far? And sweatshirts should be shipping out, or your hoodie should be shipping out in about 3 weeks. Had some production issues and whatnot, so 3 weeks on those. 14,576, our first lap here. We did beat the goal time of a 14,650. Let's run this top side just to see how things work up here. It's not going to be as fast at all. P3 here, okay. P3 here at Lincoln Speedway. We'll start P1 of heat race number 3. Peyton Stevenson, top of the board. Brandon Weigel finishes or qualifies in second. We qualified third. Tyler Hudson fourth, and Jake Moser in the 5th spot. You want the face cam? I can turn it on. Give me a second here. I've never done a face cam before, so give me a second and get it all connected. Meanwhile, we'll head back to the... Oh, give me a second here. Ow. Oh, sorry. Just nailed my head on my microphone. Give me a second here. Webcam. We're going to turn that on. Preparing webcam. Flip it to the side. Flip this back around. All right, I got to get this selected now. I won't be looking at the camera because it's pointed the opposite direction, but
volunteers, and most importantly, our great race fans. We couldn't do any of this without all of you, so thank you for your support.
I just got to find where it is on the screen. Ah, wrong button. Bear with me here. I'm trying to get this set up. I don't normally use this stuff, so. Oh, that is quite large.
Attention to the grandstands, attention to the grandstands. There's a green sedan.
All right, where do we put it? How about right here?
A36 that left its lights on. Again, there's a green sedan in spot A36 that
is there a way to crop it? You know, I don't do the live stuff very often, so. This is invigorating, isn't it? I'm sure you guys really enjoy this.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Quick reminder to use caution down by the catch fence, as dust and debris can come off the track unexpectedly.
Okay. Ah, can't find my mouse. There it is. Filters.
It's almost showtime, race fans.
Sorry about this. I meant to do this in advance, and I completely spaced on it. So we'll get to heat race number 3 here soon. So give me a second. David, I do have to apologize. I still have to send you your sleep mask. I just haven't had the time to get to the post office with work, and in case anybody's wants to know, my wife's pregnant too, so we are dealing with all of that stuff right now. So I swear I'll get it sent to you. I'm sorry it's been such a delay. So I'll get it sent to you here very, very soon. So all right, there we go. Face cam should be up and functioning properly now. There, you can see my not so beautiful face. All right, heat race number 3. We're going to start pole position, qualified in the 3rd position overall. So here we go. Let's get onto the track. Heat number 3 is up. Who's starting beside us? David Parker beside us. Beside us. Here we go. Green flag is out. All right, 10 lap heat race here. You're low and slow going in the corner. Don't want to slide up too much. And we're going to come out of turn number 1 with the race lead. Send it into turn number 3 here. And got a little tight there off the corner, but back up corner entry. So it's still a little twitchy on corner entry. Joe Lusk grabs second from David Parker there on that initial start, but Parker's going to grab the spot right back as we're going to come around, complete lap number 2 here at, where are we again? Lincoln Speedway. Awfully dusty track here. David Parker back into the second spot over Joe Lusk. Oh, wait, no, he already did that. Oh, goodness. Stephen Wilson having a good run there in 4th. Jamie Nicholson Jr., one of our points rivals. Well, can we call him a rival anymore when we're over 100 points ahead? I don't think we can. So Nicholson is in 5th, and that is the 5th and final A-main transfer spot. Working lap number 5 here at Lincoln Speedway. We're going to rip the lip up here on the top, see if it's a lot smoother down there. Car handles a little better up on the top, but a lot more volatile up there, a lot more room for error. Car's handling really well right now. About the only thing I could do is maybe drop the right rear spring. And drop it down to help it not be so loose. Dawson, I do watch NASCAR whenever I get the chance. Being so close to Chicago, I've wanted to go to the street race the last 2 years. It just hasn't worked out. We have gone to the LA Clash all 3 years they had it. I'm not going to Bowman Gray, though. My wife can't fly, and we're not driving whatever the 8 hours it is to get there. Plus, it's sold out now, and I don't want to pay third-party resale ticket prices. So, we'll probably abstain from going to any NASCAR races this year. Contact with Brittany Hughes there, and I just can't. Okay, what is going on? This is the last lap, so there we go. Heat race win. All right, so we are going to qualify for the qualified dash. Start 3rd there with our heat race win. David Parker comes home 2nd with his 2nd place run here. He'll join us in that qualified dash. Joe Lusk is in 3rd. 4th goes to Stephen Wilson, and Jamie Nicholson Jr. comes in 5th. Not a lot of change going on there in the top 5. So back to the pit area. Let's get ready for qualified dash. All right, it is qualified dash time, and we're going to do that one change. We're going to drop this right rear spring down 100 pounds to a 300. When I say drop it down, you're really just pulling one out and putting a new one in. So we'll do that. Hopefully that tightens the car up, makes it a little more stable. Not that it's unstable through the corners now, but make it a little more stable through the corners. So qualified dash is up next. We're starting in the 3rd position. We got Stevenson and Weigel, the 2 cars in front of us. Here we go. Green flag is out. Tyler Hudson to our outside. Let's see what we can do here. 10 laps is the distance here in the qualified dash. Peyton Stevenson got a great start. He's out to a decent lead so far after 1 lap. Oh, Jake Moser poking his nose on the inside. Going to sneak by us through 3 and 4. And he'll grab that 3rd spot. We've got to watch out for Brandon Weigel. We're going to slide up into him. I didn't want to make any contact. We'll settle now into the 4th position as Moser gets by. Weigel in 2nd. Stevenson holds onto the race lead at the moment. We are sliding up way too much through turns 1 and 2. There we go. Got a good run into turn number 3. We're going to burp the throttle, get the car turned, and get right back by Jake Moser for the 3rd spot once again. And we're going to bring Tyler Hudson with us as he's going to sneak by Jake Moser as well. Ooh, that's not a great corner there. Got way too low. Didn't get the car entered the proper way. but we will hold on to the third spot. Stevenson and Weigel out in their own little zip code right now. I got an itch. We'll keep moving along here through this one. 5 laps to go, halfway home on this one. Halfway home. And while we're running these races, we'll treat this as an open Q&A. So if you have a question you want to ask about real life racing, anything, feel free. If you want to see what's behind me with my giant Funko Pop collection, feel free. We are an open book tonight, so if you want to know setup advice, or well, I don't know about advice, but if you want to know why I do some of the things I do in the game from a setup perspective, ask away. I have no problem answering whatever you want to add. Well, keep it clean, obviously, but 2 laps to go now. Stevenson out to a 3.5 second lead. Weigel is a 1.5 seconds in front of us, so he's 2 seconds behind Stevenson. White flag this time by at the line. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. All right, off of turn number 4, checkered flag. We'll start third in the A main. With our third place finish here in the qualified dash, Stevenson grabs the race win. Weigel will start outside of him on the front row. We'll start third with Jake Mosertor outside. David Parker comes from 5th. He'll start 5th, and Tyler Hudson will start 6th. Devin Watley starts 7th, and Dalton Benefield 8th. All right, we are A main bound this time by, and I'm going to make one small change here. We're going to split the difference on what we made after the heat race. So, all right, we are starting third in this 40-lap main event here at Lincoln Speedway in Abbottstown, Pennsylvania. A main time. Let's go. All right, it's A main time from Abbottstown, Pennsylvania's Lincoln Speedway. Dalton Benefield finished 8th in the qualified dash. He'll start 8th. Brian Carter finished 4th in Heat 2. He'll start 14th. And starting in the 6th position, Tyler Hudson finished 6th in the dash. We finished 3rd in the qualified dash. But we will start from the 3rd position. Here we go. Green flag is out. A main underway. 40 laps is the distance. Like I said, 4-0. We will keep plugging away here, trying to get to the race lead. We're going to look to the inside of Weigel through 3 and 4. He's going to keep he's going to keep the spot on the top spot. We'll send it into turn number 1. Let the car slide up and get a good run off of 2. He gets a better one on that top side. We'll keep it glued to the bottom. Oh, we had to get loaded slow because Stevenson got a little bound up there coming off of 4. Wow, this is going to be a good one, I feel. As we are only working lap number 3, but it's been close numerous times with both cars in front of us. We run into 3rd position right now, looking to the inside of Brandon Weigel for 2nd. No, nothing doing. We'll drop back down to the bottom, let the car slide up a little through the middle of 1 and 2. No, nothing doing just yet. Work the throttle, get the car turned a little bit, entering turn number 3, and still can't get the run to get by Weigel, but we are reeling in the race leader, Peyton Stevenson. Feel like this is Weigel's race to lose right now. Well, we got to watch out. There's been a lot of incidental contact with the AI cars here lately. Oh, we're going to finally get a good run off of turn number 4 and sneak by Brandon Weigel for the 2nd position, but we're going to do a little crisscross applesauce. He is, and he'll try to peek his nose underneath. Grab that spot right back from us, and he not at the line, does not have it. We'll still have the spot. We've got to watch that outside wall. Don't want. Oh, we get a good run through 1 and 2. Maybe it's high in 1 and 2, bottom in 3 and 4. Maybe that's what we need to try here. So we'll scrape the outside wall a little down the front straightaway. Approaching the back of the field. here at Lincoln Speedway. Matt, I see your question. Are you speaking more on like the advanced stuff from like these types of cars with the J bar and pull bar and all that stuff? Oh, contact in front of us. Or like my stock car has a much simpler setup on or suspension on it. So I can't speak too much about the J bar and pull bar stuff because I don't have personal experience with that. But anything else, I mean, the concepts are similar with all the other aspects of the setup, but it's, I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. I've had people tell me, oh, you need to go get a late model, you need to get modified. It's like, yeah, but if I do that, I kind of forget about or have to relearn everything because a lot of the generic setup stuff, yeah, it transfers over like air pressures and like the general idea of what happens when you change a spring or something like that. But when you start throwing around J bars and Kyle Arnold, when you start throwing around J bars and pull bars and things like that, it really starts getting complicated. And we've reeled in Stevenson, and we've almost had a move on him there, but just wasn't in the right place at the right time. We're going to get a good run through 4. Oh, man, I thought we were, but got a little bogged down. Oh, boy, Steven Wilson. And I thought he was going to go higher. I should have messed with the steering offset here because it is pulling a little too much to the right for my liking. I should have messed with that just a little bit to help compensate for that. But and Brandon Weigel has fallen off the face of the earth since we got by him. He's now 2.5 seconds by us. We're looking to the inside. That hurt. All right, let's try the top side here. Let's get the fans on their feet. Try and make a pass on the outside. They always love it when you make a pass on the outside. Just drive by someone on the outside. Oh, I thought we were going to be able to do it right there. We're not exactly geared to be doing that, but we're going to get a good run down the front straightaway into turn 1 on the bottom side. We're going to grab the race lead. Working lap number 19, almost at the halfway point. We're going to grab the lead from Stevenson, and let's start pulling away, putting some distance between ourselves and the rest of the field. Kudos to Stevenson, though. He managed to get through a lot of the lap cars. Oh, boy, got a little wobbly there off of 4. Oh, boy, Stevenson. Now we're 3 wide with Jeff Fabiano. So we're going to have to navigate around him gingerly. So through 3 and 4, there seems to be like a dip in the corner that there isn't in 1 and 2. Well, see if you can notice it through here. Like when you go down low, there's a little, like right there. There's kind of a little dip. It's not like super smooth, but 18 to go. We are still leading the race. We've got Peyton Stevenson right behind us. He hasn't exactly fallen to the wayside at all. A little bit now he has, but 17 to go. He's about a half to 1 second behind us at any given moment. Ooh, let's throw the slider, the crap slider there. Blake Majulis now right in front of us in 21st. We'll throw the real slider on him. Oh, man, that was a good corner. That was a really good corner. 15 laps to go. Matt, give me a second. I'll have to read your question here in a little bit. When I have, oh, boy, a little bit of time to actually look at it. Oh, boy. That was not what I wanted, but we'll hold on to the race lead. 10 cars on the lead lap, though. Are we going to get 3 wins in a row? This one we had to earn. The last 2 we started on the pole and swept the entire race night. Let's try to sweep right around Travis Sollenberger here down the front straightaway into turn. Alex Bertrand having a good run into turn 1 off of 2. Sollenberger still there on the inside. We're going to stay committed to the, well, I mean, we have to stay committed to the top. We can't exactly get to the bottom right now, but we'll, oh, heavy contact in front of us. Kyle Arnold, Alex Bergeron. Yikes. We'll stay green, though. Yikes. That was some heavy, heavy contact. We've now got a second back to second place, Peyton Stevenson. Brandon Weigel, 3.5 seconds back. David Parker, 9 seconds back. Yowzy. Yowie, wowie. Right, we'll keep her moving here. 9th place, Alex Bergeron, about to go a lap down. Oh, man. Out to his outside. We'll make the pass. I don't think we're going to have him clear. Dylan, I think that's Dylan Wilson there in the 80. And then Steven Wilson up here in the 10. I believe it's number 10. But all right, we've got 8 laps to go this time by. So... sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Aviano's about to go. Oh boy, he slowed down a lot right in front of me. That damage. Oh wow, 5% damage on the nose. That's exactly what I needed. Okay, we got 6 laps to go. Matt and David, I'll get to your questions here in a second. I don't want to be distracted and end up throwing this one away like I almost did a couple episodes ago. So, all right. Stevenson has kind of closed in on us a little bit, less than a second now, as we're going to come around here. 4 laps to go. Only 8 cars on the lead lap. As you can see, Tyler Hudson in 8th, in danger of going a lap down, and Dalton Benefield's right in front of him. Devin Wadley's right in front of him. I see heavy contact in front of this, because there's a gaggle of vehiculars right in front of us. Oh boy, we just got to be careful here. We can't be too careful because second place Peyton Stevenson is right behind us. All right, so we got by 1 car. Oh, oh boy, got on the binders a little too hard there. And we get to the inside of, I think that's Shane Payton. 2 laps to go now. Hudson got by Benefield throughout all this too, so he's going to gain a spot there. Benefield goes, well, I thought he was going to go to the top, but he didn't. All right, off of 4. Ooh, down the front stretch. White flag is in the air. 1 lap remains. Oh my gosh. I had to get real sideways there. Stevenson is hot on our heels. We just got to keep it clean here. Oh boy, and I almost didn't keep it clean. He's not going to have a run. That is going to be another race win. That's 3 in a row here in the Pro Late Model. All right, we get the race win. Peyton Stevenson comes home second. Brandon Weigel stays in third. David Parker 4th. Jake Moser 5th. Let's see here. Dalton Benefield in 8th. And then where is Jamie Nicholson Jr.? Bad race for him in the 16th spot. Yikes. All right, Matt. So, all right, well, let me get through this first. So, all right, got our win here, but the big thing is we padded our points lead even more. So 6 wins on the season. We have a comfortable lead here. We're going to leave with 30, 41, 47, 48, about $50,000. $50,597. There we go. And more super awesome unusable skill points. There needs to be a system to actually use these once you've unlocked everything. But yeah, we will head back to the race shop. All right, so Matt, I mean, yeah, suspensions are weird. Like even on my car, with the stock 4-link and whatnot, there's a lot of different stuff you can do with shock rates, compression and rebound rates, spring rates, spring sizes. Like we have adjustable mounts on all of our shock mounts. I've been leaping up the standings. I shouldn't be leaping too much. I've been leading it for the entire season. But yeah, like all of our shocks have adjustable upper mounts, so we can actually change how much travel it has. Each one has on each corner. So gear ratios. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. We only have the option for one tire compound, so we can't go soft, medium, hard or anything like that. But so there's not a lot we can do there. We're kind of restricted on engine stuff because we can only run the 360. Well, you can run an open motor, but you have to run a smaller carburetor, so there's not really a point in choking down an open motor. So yeah, I mean there's a lot that goes into it. Weight placement, ballast placement. Um, if you haven't watched the video that I did, kind of comparing the real life setups to the in game and how the in game setup stuff would affect a real car and whatnot, definitely go check that out. I can put a link in the chat to that actually to help out. Give me a second, but so in the meantime, we got the suspension or not suspension tires repaired here, so we're all up to speed on that. We don't really have anything. There's nothing we can upgrade, but really we don't need to upgrade anything. We're running really well. We have 3 wins in a row, so there's not really a need to upgrade anything because we're just gonna kind of waste our money if we do that. So we'll save the money, pool it, and then kind of go from there once this season is over. But we got 3 races left. I did put in the chat to link to that setup guide if you want to take a look at that. But I mean, they can be very confusing, especially if you're new to it or not very well versed in it. Like it's something you're not around a lot, so it can get real confusing real quick. So and David, I have, but they're expensive. That's really the only reason I haven't done it. I don't run a late model or modified, so they're not easily attainable. And my car is a different body style than what most people run, so trying to find something like that, it's fully custom. So you're looking at, it's over $100 just to get it made, and then if I wanted to sell it, I'd have to sell it for like 150 bucks or something like that, just to make it worth it on my end. So I don't do that. I've done them for gifts in the past, but it's super expensive. So I would love to be able to, but I can't expect people to be dropping that much money on a diecast car of a stock car driver. So all right, Lernerville Speedway is up next. Sorry, we have a local market here, and these are sour green apple drops. They are delicious. They're not sour at all. But yeah, Lernerville's up next. 40 laps. This one I had some trouble with in the UMP modified, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see how this one does. Let's head. Lernerville in Sarver, Pennsylvania, 4/10 mile track. I believe this is home of the Firecracker 100. All right, just like we do with everything else, every track we go to that we've not raced at before. Let's get going here. Oh boy, this thing feels way bogged down. I hope I don't screw the pooch on this one like I did in the other car I raced here, because I did not enjoy that video at all. All right, wow, this thing needs a gear change bad. Oh boy. So what don't I like about this track? Well, there's like there's a shelf down the front straightaway. So when you get closer to the wall, it like levels out. And then the start finish line is like right out of turn 4. So the start finish line is right there. 14,174. So yeah, oh boy, a couple tenths off of the goal time here. So let's head into our setups here, and we are going to go 480. Nope, 510. Front brake bias all the way down 10%. I would never run 10% in real life. You're just asking for problems there. Yep, this is going to go to -3. This is going to go to 3. And then down here, we're going to go all the way down, all the way soft. Whoop, bump is going to go up to a 9. Shock rebound is going to go down to a 3. Spring rate on the right rear is going to go to a 400. and then 5.5 on both bump and rebound for the shock. All right, let's see how this runs for us. And that it was just, I think I probably could have got away with just a gear ratio change, but it needed more than that. So let's see how this setup does for us, and we'll go from there. All right, we're on the clock here in practice. I mean, it feels faster, just already out the gate. All right, lap number 1 is going to be a 13:9:65. Still not fast enough for that goal time. Okay. Gotta watch that down there. It gets real slippery. 13:9:76. We're nothing if not consistent. I will say that. So one small change I'm going to do here. 5:20. Head back out onto the track. All right, we got nobody coming up behind us, nobody really in front of us for a little bit here. So let's get this thing up to speed. 13:9:17 is the goal time here. 13:9:17. I will be posting these as regular videos after we're done here, but I'll do my normal, like, cut out all this stuff. Well, I'll post it as a regular video. This one will be 8:02, so that would definitely help. I think I might drop this right rear spring a little bit too. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Hey, that's how you enter the pit area in real life, right there. And then you exit the pits right here. If anybody's ever raced at this track on iRacing, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. So there's your pit entrance and exit, yeah, that's your track entrance. That's where you enter the track. So, all right, we're gonna go back to the pit area here. I'm going to lower this spring ratio down to 350, and we're gonna head to qualifying now. We'll see here, 7:45. Ooh, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and go even further there. All right, 13:7:45. Like I said, the goal time here, 13:7:45. We ran a 13:8:02 in practice. And we got this thing singing. She don't got a lot of RPMs left in the tank. All right, 13:7:45, the goal time, like I said. Send it into 3 and 4 now, off of 4. 7:97. Ah, come on, we got to pick up just a little bit more. So close. So close. Let's see if we can do it here. 13. We didn't. 7:97 is going to be the time here in qualifications. We're going to start second in heat race number 2, I believe it said. That means we have 4 heat races. We got 60 cars. Only 40. 4. Well, yeah, we got 4 heat races. Yep, that's 10 cars here. Okay, so Zach Owens gets top qualifier honors here. Tyler Hudson second, Shane Payton third, and Joe Lusk fourth, Jamie Nicholson Jr. in fifth. All right, heat race time here at Lernerville. We qualified 6th, starting second in heat race number 2. Let's go. All right. Top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Second of 4 races, 4 tracks here in this one. Green flag is out. Tyler Hudson starts on the pole position. He'll jump out to a decent lead here in the first set of corners. We're going to go top side as David Parker is going to sneak by on the bottom. We're going to try a little crisscross applesauce of our own. We'll grab that spot right back from him and say, thank you very much, man. Kept it warm for me. We're going to try to mosey on right through the black stuff, as that's not exactly, well, if it's rubber, it's one thing. It's just, oh, wow, Hudson looked like he made a little bit of a mistake there on the top side. Very treacherous up there. You got to tiptoe around the tulips and be careful so you don't drive it off the top of the track. We're going to continue on through here in the second position. Tyler Hudson, the race leader at the moment. Ooh, it gets real slippery down there. Got to be careful. Very treacherous racetrack. Bottom is dangerous. Top's dangerous. Everywhere is dangerous. 6 laps to go here. Ooh, got a little loose there. Gotta overcorrect. Off of 4 now. Halfway home. 5 down, 5 to go. 5 laps to go here at Lernerville Speedway. Tyler Hudson, your race leader. We are in second. Those are the 2 qualified dash transfer spots. David Parker is in third. Jake Moser fourth. Kyle Arnold is in fifth. We're going to go top side through 3 and 4, see if it helps us out at all. Not really. That's not where I want to be. Ooh. Thankfully, we didn't lose a lot there. So, yeah. And, 2 laps to go, so we're going to make a little bit of contact with Anderson there as we go a lap ahead of him. Hudson's kind of off on his own right now. We're not going to be able to catch him, so there's no use in pushing it. We don't have any pressure from behind or anything like that. So, yeah, we're just going to continue on through here. Oh, boy, I didn't realize he was that close. We're going to finish this last lap. Hudson gets race win. We're going to come home. P2 here at Lernerville Speedway. We'll start 6th in the qualified dash. Tyler Hudson gets the race win. David Parker comes home 3rd. Jake Moser 4th. And Kyle Arnold with that 5th and final transfer spot. Head back to the pit area. Get ready for that qualified dash. All right, it is qualified dash time, and I don't think I'm going to do anything to the setup of the car. It's handling well, driving well. Not really going to do anything there. So qualified dash, let's determine that A main starting spot right now. All right, here we go. Green flag coming out here for the qualified dash. Ooh. Copeland gets a good run on the start there. Sneaks by us for that 7th position. Dalton Benefield going to get a good run through 1 and 2 and grabs 7th as well. Drops us back to 8th, but we're going to get to the inside of Copeland and grab 7th back. Now we're going to get to the inside of Joe Lusk and grab 6th back. And we're right back to where we started as they are 3 wide in front of us for the 3rd position. Shane Payton is going to come out ahead on that deal as maybe. Josh Copeland now back to our inside, and we're going to drive off the back of the track. Still hold on to the spot, but Copeland's going to get by us. We didn't lose any other spots is what I meant to say there. Ooh, bad entry there. But we're going to get back by Copeland, put us back into the 6th position. Zach Owens out to a commanding race. Oh, boy, that's the wall. See, I felt it. I felt it slide as soon as I hit it. And, yep, hit the wall. All right, things have kind of evened out a little bit, or single-filed out here a little bit. At least down the straightaways, everybody seems to be playing all right. But through the corners, it's all wibbly-wobbly, out of sorts. Peyton looks to the inside of Hudson for 3rd. And Benefield looks to the inside of Hudson. Oh, wow, that was heavy. That was big. Big contact in front of us. Peyton and Benefield get together. We're going to capitalize, get by Benefield for the 5th spot. He's going to try to grab it right back through 3 and 4. Drag race down the front straightaway at the line. I think it was a tie. He's going to throw an ill-advised slider that doesn't exactly clear, but he's going to grab the spot because I think he's just a little bit faster right now. Ooh, I could have just driven right up into him, but I didn't want to do that. Pull a tear off. Oh, boy. Wow, this has been an exciting race. You can't say it hasn't been exciting. That is for sure. White flag this time by last lap. Benefield, Hudson, Peyton on the top. Nicholson running through that middle-ish, right where we are. We're going to get by Benefield, and we're going to sneak away with a 5th place. here in the qualified dash at Lernerville. Starting on the pole, race winner Zach Owens. Jamie Nicholson Jr. will start to his outside. Starting third in the second row will be Shane Payton. To his outside, Tyler Hudson. Row number 3 will be myself and Dalton Benefield and Josh Copeland. Joe Lusk make up row number 4. All right, back here at the pit area, as we've got an A main on tap. We are starting in the 5th position, 5P5. Should we do anything to set up? I don't think we should. I don't really think there's anything we need to do. But you know what? I'm going to drop... Nope, that was the wrong thing. I'm going to drop this down to maybe help compensate for some of the... I don't want it to be at peak RPM too much. So we'll do that. Save that. Yeah, we're starting 5th. Let's see how we do. Same main time. Let's go. All right, A main time here at Lernerville Speedway in the Pro Late Model Regional Series. Art Watson won the B main. He'll start 21st. Shane Payton finished 3rd in the qualified dash. He'll roll from the 3rd position. And Matty Watkins finished 5th in E4. He's starting 20th. We finished 5th with all my hand signals here. We finished 5th in the qualified dash. We're starting from the 5th position. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are underway here at Lernerville. 40 laps is the distance. 4-0 is the distance here in A main action. Let's see how we do here. We're running on 3 wins in a row. Oh, wow! Oh, y'all see that? Shane Payton and Tyler Hudson getting real familiar with each other there off of turn number 4. We will capitalize, grab 1 spot, but I got all out of sorts, lost a lot of momentum. And now have to reel back in Nicholson Jr. And somehow Tyler Hudson went further ahead after that. Didn't slow him down at all. He jumped into the 2nd spot. That was a little intense, if you ask me. But we'll shake that off and continue on forward here as we try to approach or try to get by Jamie Nicholson Jr. Right now, we're going to go to the outside. That was a great run through 3 and 4 at the line. Put us into P3. Looking to the inside now. Tyler Hudson through turns 1 and 2. No, nothing doing. Watch that. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. Don't drive off the top of the track. Oh, we're going to have a bad 3 and 4 there. Nicholson's going to nip us at the line for 3rd. But through 1 and 2, we'll have a good 1 and 2. We'll grab the spot right back. I think this is where we need to be, right here. Right at the top of that black mark. Not in the wall. That's not where we need to be. That's not where you want to be. As we work lap number 7 here, we're starting to reel in Tyler Hudson for the runner-up spot. Okay, come on. No. I'm starting to get flashbacks to the last car we raced here. And I feel like that's what happened all the time. All right, we just got to not overcorrect too much coming off of 4. I think that's what I've been doing. And that's why we're bouncing it off the wall too much. 1 and 2 is fine. We're fast through 1 and 2. Fast and smooth through 1 and 2. It's just through 3 and 4. There we go. That was better. All right, let's start to close in now again on Tyler Hudson for the 2nd spot. We are close. Jeff Faviano running in the shotgun position on the field in last. Where's he going to go? He's going to go bottom. We'll go top. Got to watch out for Devin Watley now. He's probably going to go top. Yes, sir. We'll drop to the bottom, get by Watley, and hopefully a couple other slower cars as well. All right, we'll continue here on the bottom. Ooh, yeah. We got through those guys pretty quickly and pretty good. Hi, Drew. All right, we'll continue on through here on the bottom side, get by those slower cars. I couldn't tell if we would clear them or not, so I was a little more cautious on getting up to that top side. But, oh, wow, Hudson and Watson almost got together. Let's send it here on Hudson. Yep, we're going to grab second on Tyler Hudson right there. Still, oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good. I was too busy looking behind me. That's embarrassing. Oh, boy. That is not good. That is not good. Thankfully, we have a big points lead. Yeah. That hurt. Even virtually, that hurt. All right, green flag's back out. We're going to complete lap number 15 at the line. 25 laps to go. Let's check out how badly damaged our car is after that. Not terrible. I mean, you don't want damage, but it could be worse. It could be better, too. So, wow, we somehow just drove right back into third. Okay. Shane Payton now fighting Zach Owens for that race lead. I'm not entirely sure where Payton came from, but hey, if he can help slow down Owens and allow us to kind of reel them both in, I'm certainly not going to complain about it. So, yeah, we'll continue on through here in the third. I mean, I would be happy with the third place finish, not going to lie. Especially after driving off the back of the track. That was embarrassing. Even more embarrassing because it happened live. But hey, that's what happens. Wow, Peyton gets by Owens for the race lead. We have reeled in Zach Owens here as we work the halfway lap here. Lap number 20 completed at the line this time by 20 laps completed, 20 laps to go. We're now 3 wide for the race lead. We're looking to the inside of Owens and Peyton. We're going to get by Owens. Wow. I guess I need to drive off the track and slam into the wall every time because this thing is humming right now. We're going to look to the inside of Peyton. And I think briefly we're going to have the spot, but he's going to power back by on the top side and regain the race lead. 3 and 4, we're going to power down off the bottom side. I don't know if at the line we had it or not, but we will continue on through here. Catfishing on the bottom. Wow. We might actually be able to make this work as we're now working through 3 and 4. And yes, sir, put us to the race lead. Race leader here. Oh, Peyton now looking to the bottom side, trying to do a little crisscross applesauce of his own. But we'll get to the inside of the lap car of Majulis. And now Jeff Faviano in front of us. Oh, Majulis, there might be a caution coming out here soon. Majulis and Peyton get together behind us. I saw that in the mirror. But yeah, there was almost a caution there. So we now 15 laps to go. 1-5 to go. We have somehow gotten to the race lead through all of this. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how we were able to get to the race lead. So we're going to work past the lap car of Devin Watley. Continuing on through here, contact there. No harm, no foul. Keep her going. As we're just going to start ticking off more cars as we're now about a full second ahead of Shane Payton. Almost a full second. With 12 laps to go this time. Bye. Oh boy, that was close. 12 laps to go this time, or 12 laps to go that time by. Will be 11 next time as we continue working through the middle of the field. I mean, this isn't the back of the field that's going a lap down, it's the middle. Car's handling well, even with all the damage. I'm utterly shocked. Now, the next race we go to, Knoxville. Forewarning, it's a long one. But if we win there, I mean, that's one of my bucket list tracks, right? So, if we win there, I mean, I think even at this point, if we win this one, if we hold on for this one, we've locked up the championship mathematically. But I obviously don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, so we'll just keep plugging away here. Jake Moser now to our inside, goes a lap down in the 15th spot. Got a little wibbly wobbly bibbly bobbly there off of 4. We're going to make some contact with Moser off of 2. He doesn't want to go a lap down at all. But he does. He had no say in the matter. Oh boy. I thought Carter was going to go top, but he doesn't. He goes to the bottom. We'll sneak by and hopefully get by Steve Reese at the same time. this time by 6 laps remain. 6 to go here at Lernerville Speedway, Sarver, Pennsylvania. The regional pro late model series. We are about to wrap up 4 wins in a row. If we're able to hold on this one, 5 laps to go. A fistful of phalanges flying in the air. 5 laps to go. And these guys go exactly where you don't want them to go. Sollenberger now in front of us, that 66i racing car. See, I only know Rod Snellenberger. I think it's, Snelly. I don't know. But Sollenberger, there was the Jacksonville Speedway. Roger Sollenberger. He was the flagman, if I'm not mistaken, for a long, long time. And he was the announcer for a while. He was the announcer at Lincoln Speedway, too. Not the Lincoln Speedway we just raced at, but the one in Illinois. All right, 2 laps to go, lap and a half now as we're going to come around here. 1 lap to go, white flag is in the air. We've got a 2-second lead over Zach Owens. Shane Payton is in 3rd, Joe Lusk 4th, and Tyler Hudson rounding out the top 5. Ooh, big contact there above us. Luckily, it did not transfer down into us, and we come home with another race win. Another race win, this time coming at Lernerville Speedway. Zach Owens holds on for 2nd, Shane Payton 3rd, Joe Lusk 4th, Tyler Hudson 5th. No changes there. Jamie Nicholson Jr., Dalton Benefield, the 2 guys behind us in the point standings. 6th and 7th. That's not going to do it, boys. Got to do better. Gotta do better. All right, finished 1st at Lernerville Speedway here. We are padding the points lead considerably. Now, what, 152 points? So, yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to catch us. I'm going to try to move this camera so it's not like I'm just staring off into the abyss. Oh, wow, that's very warm. All right. Whoop. Get back on me. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I just don't want my face to be obstructed by... And my camera tracks my face. That's so cool. Okay, so... I'm going to head out of Lernerville here, but we got to collect our check first. 29.5, 11.642. That's a lot. 49.653, and can't forget the all-important, ever unusable skill points. Now, let's head back to the race shop. All right, back at the race shop. Checked off another top 5, another win, actually. Got some repairs to do before next race at Knoxville. But we add another trophy to the trophy case. Is it this way? No, it's this way. Look at that. I want them to put what division it is, and it would be awesome if it went and put like what track it was too, but that might be asking a little much. All right, let's go ahead and repair the suspension and the chassis. Dawson, I don't know. It depends on what we're doing with our real cars that time of the year. So we might, I mean, I can't stream it. I can't like show the stream because that's, you're asking for, you know, your channel to get taken down and stuff like that. But I can do reactions and stuff like that. So I might. It just depends on where we're at on preseason prep for the real cars. So Knoxville up next, 80 laps, 8-0. It's a lot. We are the current points leader, still the points leader, running off of 4 wins in a row. Started at Fairbury. And Fairbury, quite literally, you go about 40 minutes that way and you're in the town of Fairbury. So very close to us. And then we won at Prairie View, won at Lincoln, won at Lernerville. Now we're off to Knoxville. Last time at Knoxville, where did we finish? 8th. So if we finish better than 8th, I'll be happy. Yeah, let's head to the track. All right, here we are, Knoxville Speedway. I'm going to give me a second here. I am going to. One other thing I want to say real quick. We started an online baby pool for the baby. JRH24, you reminded me. So we started an online baby pool. It's $10 per bet, but there are 5 betting areas. I forgot to put those up here. So gender, we're not finding out gender till the baby's born. Day, time, weight, length. So it's $10 per bet. $2 goes into each bucket, if you will. And then, where's it going with that? So if you pick the right date, all the people that pick the right date will go into somebody will be chosen to win the pool of that. Half of it goes to the winner, half of it goes to us, obviously, to help with the baby costs and whatnot. So I will shamelessly plug the baby pool in the chat. So if you're interested in getting in, that's fine. I mean, you're gonna. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings. We're just trying to help with costs from that because work and stuff like that will be going on. So I'll stop driveling on about that. But let's wait until these cars pass as we get onto the track. Okay. Now let's get going here. All right, the fastest lap we've ever run here was a 16.588. Goal time is a 16.465. So, God, we got this thing singing at the end of the straightaways, don't we? Car handles well. I will say that. 16.5. We might have to drop that in gear ratio just a little bit. 16.588 or 465 the goal time here. 16.465 is the goal time here. Keep tilting my head with the banking of the track. 558. Oh man, so close. I think if I can keep it glued on the bottom, I'll be better, but I keep drifting up through the corners. And it's not what I want to do. All right, there we go. That was much better. 465, and it's a 330. Yes, sir. There we go. All right. I'm going to head back to the pit area now. Let's get the car up on the pit lift and see what we can do here. Okay. All right. I think about the only thing I can do that's different than what I would normally do. I'm going to drop that a little bit, though. Okay. Everything else looks relatively decent, except this spring, or this shock. I'm going to go halvesies on this one, too, just to see where it goes. I mean, if I have to, I can always drop it back down. I'm going to continue practice this time, though. All right, let's get going. There's one car in front of us, 4 cars behind us is okay. So, all right. We did get the goal time, so 16.330, but that is our fastest lap so far. Ooh. Oh, my word. Oh, look at that. It's just, I set it and I'm a Ron Popeil. I just set the car and forget it, and it just drives itself around the corners. Look at that. Drive it hard into turn number 3. This is going to be a good lap. This is going to be better than our best one. 16.244. Yep. I am good with that. All right. We're going to head to qualifying now. 16.287. Oh, we're going to have to run that very same lap that we just ran. I keep hitting the right joystick, so sorry about that. All right. Here we go. 16.244 is what we ran in practice. 16.287 is the goal time. I don't think I got either sponsor bonus first time we were here. So if we get one of them, I mean, we already got one of them. So we're already doing better than we were first time here. So, ooh, got a little wobbly there. Hit the berm. Car got a little too sideways. Oh, but she's running well so far. Oh, that's a good lap. 424. All right, we got to knock off 2 tenths. Got to knock off 2 tenths here. My wife is making stir fry, and oh my god, it smells amazing. All right, this lap, I think it's going to be faster, but not fast enough. No, not faster. Okay, it was a 486 or something like that. So no goal time here in qualifying, but we are going to start on the front row. qualified 9th, will start second in heat race 5. Steve Reese. Steve Reese. Wow, good for him. Steve Reese qualifies top of the board. Josh Copeland in that second spot. Third goes to Ben Wells. Fourth is Zach Owens, Dalton Benefield in fifth. All right, no goal time for us, or no sponsor bonus for us in qualifying, unfortunately. And I'm actually going to go and do one more thing. There we go. Car handled well. Handled really well. So can't really complain about it that much. 5 heat races. Top 3 are going to advance to the A-Main. Top 2 to the qualified dash. We are starting second in heat race 4. Let's go. Oh, top 4 to the A-Main. I'm sorry. Top 4 to the A-Main. So 20 cars. They'll take 5 out of the B-Main. They'll start 25 cars. There you go. There's the map. All right, so here we go. Green flag is out. Zach Owens to our inside. He's going to get... Wow, what the hell am I doing there? Zach Owens going to get out to a decent jump here on the first set of corners. We're going to get stuck on the outside a little bit. Shane Payton is going to get by to our inside for the second spot. He's going to slide up quite a bit off of 4. We're going to be able to sneak back by. No, we are not, but maybe through 1 and 2. 12 lap heat races. Why? Why? We're running these cars hard enough as it is. Why do we need longer heat races? Doesn't make sense. All right, we are in third. And we are in an A-Main transfer spot. That's really all that matters. Yes, I want to run the dash as many times as possible as the points leader. Now let's look to the inside of Shane Payne. Run in the draft down the back straightaway. Whether it's an actual, I don't know if it's effect. Oh, we're going to make contact with Peyton there. He'll hold the position. Wow, I was not trying to do that. Peyton's going to stay on the top. I think we need to run. Man, I don't know. Man, really? Very inopportune place for that mud blob. Big blob of mud. Blob, that's the word I was looking for. Blob. All right, we'll continue on through here. 5 laps complete this time by. Normally we would be halfway home, but no. This race has to have 12 lap heat races. I think our streak of wins is going to be broken here in Knoxville. I just have a feeling. Now we're halfway home. I don't understand why they're 12 laps. All right. Ooh, that was a good corner. That was a really good corner. I feel like we're closing in on him. The eyeball test tells me we are. I don't know if the actual timing and scoring says we are. 0.4. Half a second entering turn 3. We'll see where it is next time by. Is it 4 laps to go this time by? 4 laps to go. Oh, yeah, we're catching him. I think we can get him. Oh, are we going to be able to get Peyton here for second spot in our heat race? We're looking to the inside through 3 and 4. Drag race down the front stretch. He's going to have the advantage at the end of the straightaway. Into turn number 1. 3 laps remain. We're approaching lap traffic, too. Is that going to play a difference into this one? The real race is for that second and final qualified dash transfer spot. We get into Peyton a little bit there through turns 3 and 4. No harm, no foul. Everybody keeps pointing forward. 2 to go. We're going to look to the inside once again through 1 and 2. The slower car of Anderson coming up here. Oh, contact on the back straightaway. I did that on purpose because I want to run the dash. Oh, but the dash is another 12 laps. Last lap here. Peyton going to look to the inside. He's not going to have a run. We're going to slam the door. Nothing going on down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Ooh, that's a little too low for us. Is he going to be able to capitalize? No, we're going to block any run. SP2. We're off to the dash. Oh, man, that was a doozy. Starting 9th in the qualified dash after our second place run here in heat race number 4. Zach Owens gets the race win. We come home second. Shane Payton finishes in 3rd, and Brian Carter will get that 4th and final A-Main transfer spot. our qualify dash time, and I'm going to do one small adjustment. I'm going to put a 350 spring in the right rear instead of the 400. Hopefully that helps with the car getting a little twitchy. Appreciate that, David. Thank you very much. So yeah, we're going to continue on through here. Qualified dash is qualified dash is up next. How we finish this is how we start the A main. We're starting in 9th, where we qualified. So here we go. Oh, cracked again. What is going on? Green flag is out. Qualified dash is underway. And Maddie Watkins, Tyler Hudson directly in front of us. Remember, we started 9th here. I definitely want to start as far towards the front as humanly possible. Oh, contact in front of us. Second and third place cars get together. Kind of woos up the field. We're going to be able to take advantage. We're going to get by Hudson, looking to the inside of Mason Massey now. He's trying to look to the inside of Dalton Benefield. Tyler Hudson powers back by on the tip side. Down the back straightaway. He's going to grab the spot back from us. Maddie Watkins looking to our inside now. He's going to grab. What the hell just happened there? We went from running well to what the hell? Okay, so we're back to 9th where we started. Looking to the inside of Hudson. Let's grab 8th from him. We're now +1 on our starting spot with 9 laps remaining. Trying to close in on 7th place, Maddie Watkins, Dalton Benefield in 6th. We're going to close in heavily on both of them. Benefield had a terrible 3 and 4 there, as we're going to send it in hard and make a little bit of contact. Robin's racing. Oh, he's going to do a little crisscross applesauce. He can get right back by us. We're now 3 wide with Watkins and Benefield. Let's see who. Oh, boy. I didn't know what I was trying to say there. I'm going to get the raw end of the stick of that one as they both come out ahead of me. We're going to clip the corner there. iRacing wouldn't like that, but hey, we're not playing iRacing. All right, now we're going to get to the inside of Benefield. He's going to try a little crisscross. Nothing doing. We're going to keep the applesauce this time. 6 laps to go. Halfway home. I'm going to go in high on turn 1. Drive it down low. That doesn't really work for us. All right, come around here. Going to have 5 laps to go here in qualified dash action in Knoxville Raceway. In the Pro late model. We'll look at the inside of Watkins now. We able to make it happen? Not just yet. We're going to continue on, though. Hopefully, maybe make a move here. Down the front straightaway. Oh, we're going to get a good run, though. Dive it hard into turn number 1. A little bit of contact with Watkins with the right rear. Stacked panel doing what it needs to do. Stacked panel is plastic bottom panel. Or late models modifieds. STAKT, if you're interested in looking it up. 3 laps to go. We're going to get by Watkins, though. 3 laps to go. Steve Reese is gone with the race lead. He is 7 seconds ahead of us. Half a lap. Oh, wow. We messed up big there. That's going to allow Watkins to get a run. 2. Oh, no, that's the wall. Had to get woed and slowed there so I didn't get sucked into the wall. Ooh. Let's try a little crisscross of our own here. Watkins is going to get by us. We're going to criss him and cross. I'm going to crisscross him over and grab the spot right back. Last lap here, running into 6th position. +3 on our starting spot. It's always good when you can go forward. Plus, our sponsor wants us finishing in the top 5. So, off of turn number 4, it's going to be a 6th place finish in the qualified dash. We're going to start P6 on the field here in A main action. Let's go through your first 6 rows. 6? No, 10 rows. Your first 5 rows. Jesus. First 5 rows here of A main. Starting lineup. Going to be Steve Reese on the inside with Ben Wells to his outside. Row number 2 is going to be Josh Copeland and Zach Owens. Row number 5, Mason Massey and myself. With Maddie Watkins and Dalton Benefield in row 4. And row number 5 is going to be Tyler Hudson and Jamie Nicholson Jr. All right, A main time. This is going to be a doozy. It's a lot of laps. I'm sorry. You all wanted 100% races. This is what you get. It's not 100 laps. It's 80 laps here at Knoxville. We're starting in 6th. Last time here, we finished 8th. If we finish in the top 5, I'll be happy because that keeps us going into the last race of the year with our top 5 streak going, but also our sponsor incentive contract going. So a main time, 80 laps is the distance. Let's go.
O'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's time for the event we've
All right, here we are. A main time, Knoxville Raceway Pro Late Model Regional Series. Dalton Benefield starting 8th after an 8th place run in the qualified dash. And Travis Sullenberger finished 3rd in Heat 1. Who's starting 11th? Starting 17th, Justin Smith. He finished 4th in Heat 3. Is that what I said? And then myself, I finished 6th in the qualified dash. We're rolling from the 6th position. Here we go. Green flag is out. Let the marathon begin. All right, going to settle in here for the first set of corners. Watkins going to look to our inside, try to grab 6th from us down the back straightaway. He's going to do that temporarily, but through 3 and 4, we're going to go 3 wide with him and Owens. We're going to back out of that. I don't want to be 3 wide going into the corner. We'll drive down behind. Oh, man, I had to slow down a lot there just to keep from running into the back of Watkins. We're now going to look to the inside of Watkins through 3 and 4, or into turn number 3. And we're going to get a blue eye special from Kmart, 2-4-1. We're going to go 7th to 5th in 1 corner. Going to go a little high there through 1 and 2. Watkins not able to really capitalize on that. We'll stay in the 5th position, top 5. And we are marching to the front. Caught the 4th place running Mason Massey. Now going to look to the inside of him. We're going to go to 4th now. Wow. We are now +2 on our starting position, +2. Started in that 6th spot, running in 4th right now. Ben Wells running in 3rd, Josh Copeland in 2nd. Steve Aris is your early race leader with 4 laps completed. 4 laps completed here, working lap number 5 of 80, 80. Why is it 80? I have no earthly idea, but it is. 75 laps to go. Car's running great. Man, that shock, that spring adjustment I made. Chef's kiss. Oh, gonna look to the inside of Wells. He didn't know we were there. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't have the line. He didn't know we were there. He'd probably hear us, but he could not see us. That's fine. Got plenty of time to make something happen here. We're gonna now go to the top side through 3 and 4. See what we're able to do here. No pressure from behind at the moment. Just got to watch hitting the right rear off the wall. That's not what I want. Got to watch hitting the right rear off the wall, because if you do, it can suck in the front corner, right front corner, and really just kind of ruin your day. So we're going to continue on here. Let's send it. Yep. Send it on Ben Wells into turn number 1. He's going to try to cross us over. Nothing doing there. We're going to hold on to the spot. Put us now on lap number 8 into position number 3. E3 now with 71 laps to go. Oh my god. Why is it so long? That's what she said. Alright, so while we're running this marathon on a race, I will reiterate, if you have a question, real racing, sim racing, anything, ask it. I'm an open book right now, within reason. Like I said before, within reason, ask away. We'll treat this as a Q&A right now. So, or an AMA, whatever you want to call it. Just don't type a paragraph or anything if you can help it, because I don't want to look away from the screen too much. Probably could have put my chat box on the other side of my OBS window, but hey, kind of too late now. Unless a caution comes out, I can probably move that around, but I will stop blabbering. All right, we are, 12 laps in now, working lap 13. It's taken 12 laps, almost 13 laps to get to the back of the field. Oh, Steve Reese into the slower car. I'm not sure who that is, actually. Kyle Arnold. Excuse me. All right, we've now reeled in. Second place, Josh Copeland. We're going to go top side, see if we make anything happen up here. Not really getting a good run off of the top side, so we'll stay committed to the middle because I don't want to run directly behind him, but I also don't want to get stopped by this slower car either. So the slower car of Barnes. Oh boy, we're gonna be 3 wide coming off the 4-2, aren't we? Yep, I'm gonna back out of that. Oh, not quite back out of that. All right, we're gonna get things wrangled back up here. Ben Wells, we gotta be careful. He's starting to reel us back in for third. Oh boy. All right, we're settle back in here. Let's get our wits about us. Kendall Tucker a lap down now. Steven Wilson a lap down. Who's that? Matthews going a lap down up there. And then is that Majulis in the purple and red car? I believe it is. Oh, Steven Wilson, what are we doing here, bud? All right, we'll continue on through here. We're completing lap number 18 right now. 62 laps to go now. Dylan Wilson goes a lap down. Blake Majulis goes a lap down. All right, now first, second, and third. No lap cars in between them. No lap cars in between the first, second, and third place cars. Let's see who's really better here as we get into another group of cars here pretty soon. Looks like Brian Carter is going to be the first one to go a lap down as part of that group. We're going to now jump out to the outside of Copeland down the front straightaway into turn number 1. We're going to get a run through the middle on the top side or on the outside of Copeland. Not going to be able to make the pass stick just yet. We'll stay on the spot on the outside. Run up to the cushion. Oh, looks like he made a mistake there. So at the line, we're going to be P2. We drive down in front of Copeland. Yes, sir. We are now P2 on the field here at Knoxville Raceway. Cars coming to us here. Oh, Copeland, what are we doing here, bud? Oh, boy. Oh, I overcorrected there. That was my fault. 58 laps to go. Copeland gets back by us for the second position. Oh, heavy contact on the back straightaway with Smith. Copeland gets into Smith. Heavy contact, but we'll stay clean and green and pointed in the right direction. Oh boy, not where I want to be. That's not where the fast stuff is. All right. Got to get past these 2 cars here quickly. That's Shane Payton and Devin Watley. I wonder if he's related to Tim Watley. Do you think? Do you think he has a dentist's office? If you know, you know. Oh, man. Copeland was just 3 wide with those slower cars. But we've now got to get by them sooner rather than later because I don't want Copeland and Reese to get too far ahead of us. Oh, wow, look at that. In one fell swoop, we get by both of them. We've reeled back in Copeland, but we just got to be careful to not catch him with the right front of the car. Car's running well, though. We're going to dive it into turn number 1 here. Oh, he's going to go a little high on that entry. And we're going to grab, at least temporarily, the spot into turn number 3. All right, we're going to be, there it is. Second place is ours. Again, let's see if we can hold it now. And start to reel in race leader, Steve Reese. So he's going to put Jake Moser 15th running. Jake Moser 1 lap down. And have 28 laps complete this time by. 28 complete this time by. So many laps to go. So many. All right, continuing on through here, we'll have 29 completed this time by. Taking them off here. And we are at the line, 0.8 of a second behind race leader Steve Reese, 0.8 seconds. We'll see where it is next time by if we're gaining or losing on him. We're going to lose a little bit here. I got into the wall a little bit, got sideways, 2 sideways, and through 3 and 4. So he's going to gain 0.3 on us there. So let's see what we can do this time and hopefully not make any major mistakes like we just did. Kyle Arnold in front of us, the slower car. We're going to hopefully get by him quicker. Oh, race leader gets into Joe Lusk. Heavy contact. Is it going to slow him down? We shall see as time progresses on here. All right, working lap number 30, or completing lap number 32. 48 laps to go here at Knoxville Raceway in our second to last series race of the Regional Dirt Series in the Pro Late Model we are going to start to reel in race leader Steve Reese. 47 laps, and we're not even halfway yet, sadly. 13th running David Parker goes a lap down. We're going to try to squeeze our way in here. Ooh, not able to do so. We got to get by Parker here pretty quickly. Oh, man, this is going to slow us down. We're going to lose a lot of time here getting by the lap car Barnes now. Poconos to the inside of Parker. He'll let us go. All right, now we've got clean track between us and the race leader. All right, going to bounce it off the cushion, drive back down, late apex off of turn number 2. At the end of the straightaway, it is 1.1 seconds to the race leader, Steve Reese. All right, at the line, it's going to be 1 second flat, according to our leaderboard up in the top left. 1 second is the distance between us and race leader. On the back straightaway into turn number 3. We'll have a good run. Oh, we're going to close in quite a bit there. Gained a lot of time there. Let's get to the inside of lap car Kendall Tucker. Not the best 1 and 2 for us, but we're going to be straight. Oh, we were going to be straight coming off. Got into the slick stuff down there. Okay. Now the good thing is we've got 5 cars up in front of him. Well, 4 if you count the car he's side by side with. He's got lap cars to contend with, and they're all over the racetrack. I got to get off of that specific. Oh, heavy contact with race leader Steve Reese and Travis Sullenberger running in the 12th position. And unfortunately for me, he's already gotten by 3 of those 5 cars. Yikes. Ooh, Steven Wilson running 22nd. We're going to make a little bit of contact with him. We got to get by these cars quickly, very, very quickly. The race lead is now 1.2 seconds as we are halfway home. 1.2 seconds at the halfway point. Get off of that berm. You can see how much time you lose when you get up on that berm. So we just got to stay away from it as much as possible. You got to get close to it, but you can't get on it. All right, we'll get to the inside of Sullenberger now. Put him in our rear view. Brandon Weigel now. Oh, that's the wall. Try and turn away from it. It's just pushed right up into it. Let's check our damage report. 2% on the right side. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. At the line, the race lead is 1.6 now to back to us in second. 1.6 seconds is the distance. 10 cars remain on the lead lap. Brandon Weigel, first car a lap down in 11th. We have not had any cautions slow this race so far. Very surprising as we've run 43 and a half uninterrupted green flag laps. .36 laps to go. We are now 1.2 seconds behind the race leader, now 1.3. Oh, man, Nicholson and Reese. No, not Reese. That was Carter. Nicholson and Carter, heavy contact. Weigel's going to get into us. Come off before. We're going to be like, hey, brother, man, we don't like that. Let's give you a door slam here for good measure. Didn't hurt the car at all, so we're fine. Now 1 second is the distance to race leader Steve Reese. But 3 cars are in between us and Steve Reese. And we get by the first one right here. It's World Racing Group CEO Brian Carter. There are now 9 cars on the lead lap. Presumptively. Yes, 9 cars. Oh boy. Heavy contact with us and Smith. Let's look to get by the lap car Nicholson here as quickly as possible. I think the biggest the lead has been since we got to second was 1.6. Right now it's 1.1, 1.2. Let's drive to the inside. That's a bold move right there. Oh boy. I was not thrilled about that one, but we'll continue on through here. 1.4, 1.5. Hopefully he doesn't start pulling away from us. Oh, he's going to go to the top side now. All right, we've closed in a couple tenths here in this last lap. We'll have 30 laps to go this time by 3:02 to go. 30 laps to go here at Knoxville Raceway, running in the second position in the second race at Knoxville Raceway of the season. Finished 8th in the first one. Devin Watley gets passed by race leader Steve Reese as we're trying to hunt him down for our 5th win in a row in the regional Pro Late Model Series. Oh, heavy contact with race leader Steve Reese, and I think that's Barnes. Is that Abby Barnes or Chuck? No, Chuck. It's Barnes. One of them. But it doesn't seem to slow him down at all. So go figure. All right, we'll work now to the inside of Barnes through turns 1 and 2. Put them in the rear view sooner rather than later. Come on, get back there. All right, Barnes is now in the rear view. 1.2 seconds now is the distance. Excuse me, 26 laps remain. I gotta get off of this. Get off of this. Oh man, it's so hard to. Once you're on it, it just sucks you in. Oh man, that could have been interpreted in so many different ways. We also got to be careful because Josh Copeland in third has not really let us get too far away in this one. So we just got to be careful to not throw it away. Like it seems like I'm really itchy on this one. 24 to go. We're starting to run out of laps too. 24 laps to go. 1.8. This is the largest the lead's been since I got into the second position. 1.8 seconds. 1.9. Eyes are getting really heavy. Ugh. Oh man. It's not looking good for us here unless we have a caution. If caution comes out, we might have a chance. With all the contact we've been seeing from various different vehicles, it's not out of the question. Not out of the question at all. Shane Payton, really, man? I'm going to drive to the bottom as soon as I approach you. All right, 21 laps to go now. Lead not really extending, not really shortening either. Tyler Hudson a lap down in 9th. Now 8 cars on the lead lap, unless Steve Reese has already gotten by the 8th place car, which he may well have. Dalton Benefield. Oh, Wilson and Benefield making heavy contact there off of turn number 2. We'll stay green though. Race lead is now 2 seconds. 2 whole 1 seconds is 19 laps to go. We're on the waning stages of this one. Inside of Majulis. We'll put him another lap down to us. Now down the front straightaway, we're going to look to the outside, of Tyler Hudson. Oh, not able to make that pass stick. Stephen Wilson's on our outside. We're going to take it 3 wide from 3 and 4. Oh, heavy. I shouldn't say heavy. Contact with both Wilson and Hudson. We'll stay pointed the right direction and stay green. Flag racing. We're going to get by Hudson finally. Get by Dylan Wilson at the same time. Let's pull tear off. Get a clean view here. 86 tear offs. Jesus, that's a lot. All right, 15 laps to go now. 65 are completed. Almost 3 second lead now. Oh boy, that's a wall. Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Ooh, that was not good. Okay, so continuing on through here. 14 laps remain here at Knoxville Raceway. 3 second gap is the distance to the race leader. We hold down second place as we're going to just drive into Joe Lusk there down the front straightaway. Steve Reese is the race leader. We are second. Josh Copeland holds on to the 3rd spot. Ben Wells is in 4th with 5th belonging to, at the moment at least, Zach Owens. Approaching the latter stages of this one as we're now 12 laps remaining. We closed in about half a second in the last few laps, but it's going to be too little too late. Sadly. tired. How was everyone's Friday? You do good? Was it good? Did we work? Were we off work? I had to go to work. Only working half a day Monday, though. Then I'm off until January 2nd. 10 laps to go. Sorry, I missed that. 10 laps to go, or 9 laps to go this time by, actually. And right now I'm at the point where I almost need to start playing defense instead of offense because Copeland is right there. We just got to make sure we don't lose the spot to him. Oh, Carter and Watkins, heavy contact in front of us. We'll stay clean. We'll stay green, not necessarily clean. We'll stay green through it. Oh, Ben. What are you doing? You are a lap down. Okay, so here's the deal. I understand that they are a lap down. And now we're going to get past for position by Josh Copeland as he's going to somehow take it 4 wide on the bottom and not lose any speed. I understand that they are a lap car, but they are also racing each other for position as we're going to now get right back by Josh Copeland for a second. Put us back in a second. But they are racing each other for position. I can't expect them to just lay over and give me the spot. That's not what the blue flag with the yellow stripe means. It's not what the meatball flag means. 5 laps to go, by the way. A fistful of phalanges flying in the air. The blue flag with the yellow stripe, or the meatball flag, whatever you want to call it, is a faster cars approaching, hold your line. So if you're running on the bottom, that's just telling you, hey, there's faster cars coming up from behind. Keep running the bottom. Because the last thing you want to do is start getting all erratic and try to get out of the way and really get more in the way. I've seen that happen so many times where people are like, oh no, there's somebody coming up behind me. I need to get to the bottom so they can get around me. I need to get to the top so they can pass me, the best way possible. No, the best thing you're doing, especially if you're just starting out in life, unless you're just starting out in racing, real life or virtual, if you are, Jesus, I'm terrible at this. The best piece of advice I can give you as we come around here to get the white flag is you're not going to be fast out the gate. Very rarely will somebody be real fast right out of the gate. So as you are getting passed by faster cars, whether you're getting lapped or what have you, the best thing you do is be predictable. The last thing you want to do is be unpredictable on the track and lose a lot of respect from everybody. And there we go. So, second place here at Knoxville Raceway. God, my eyes were starting to burn after that one. Steve Reese gets the well-deserved race win. He led the whole darn thing. We come up second. Josh Copeland in third. Ben Wells holds on for fourth, and Zach Owens finishes in fifth. Are you talking game setup or real life setup, Justin? All right, we got our second place here. We'll let Justin answer the question, and we'll go through this. Padded the points lead even more because Steve Reese is down in eighth, so he's probably gained a few points. He might have actually surpassed Matty Watkins from that one. So he's now in eighth position. We're still a race leader. Dalton Benefield finished in seventh, and Nicholson finished 10th. So, I mean, there's a 26-point difference between second and third. I think that's where the real battle is. But yeah, we've got a hefty lead. So, not super worried about that. Justin Bradbury, I need to know if you're speaking specifically about real life setups or in-game setups. So, let me know what you're thinking there, and I'll answer your question. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab our earnings here from our second place run at Knoxville. So that is good. I don't know what that was. And more skill points that we can't do anything with. Let me use them for something. All right, let's head back to the shop. All right, back at the race shop here. After our second place run at Knoxville, the 80-lap marathon that is Knoxville Raceway. We got one more race. I don't know why I pointed at my monitor. One more race here in the regional Pro Late Model Series. Let's go get the car repaired first. Let's repair the engine for $4,000. One more race at Weedsport. I think we locked up the points title here. So, oh, so nice. Let's chef's kiss there. Chef's kiss. He's a Ferrari. Saw a lot of Ferraris last week at PRI, so that was cool. But we've locked up the points championship. We just got one more race to get through. Weedsport, 50 laps. A smaller track though, so it shouldn't take as long. So 50 laps, $55,000 to win. Let's go. All right, I'm dropping another sour apple bite or whatever these are called. Because they're delicious. All right, so like we do with every track that we go to that we don't have a lap in at yet in this car, go with the 50-50 split slider setup first, see where it is, and then adjust the setup based off of that. That was a pretty good corner, actually. All right, we're on the clock now here at Weedsport. Very uniquely shaped track. Gotta watch out for those Jersey barriers. That was a very good lap. 14.749. 992 was the goal time. We beat it by 0.2 of a second. Man, I'm ripping some heater laps here. All right, 13.662. All right. It's kind of hard to complain about that, but I'm gonna do my standard setup changes just to see where it puts us, and then we'll run whatever setup's faster. So yeah, we'll do all this normal stuff. We'll bump this up to a 570 here, 400, 5.5, 5.5. Oh, I went way too far. Jesus. Oh, sorry. 200 there. Matt, I would love to go to Wheatland. That is a Lucas Oil race, and I am good friends with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series tech director. So, do you know when it is? Like what time of year it comes or falls? So, all right. So there's that. We're gonna continue on with practice here. We're gonna wait until this. Oh crap! I should have went right there. All right, now let's go. Okay, so now let's get going here with my setup on the car. You know, it's the Days of Thunder, 50 laps my way, 50 laps your way, and we'll see which one's better type thing. So it does get into turn number 1 a lot better, I will say that. Oh man, it feels so much better, even if it's not as fast. 620, but it is fast. It's faster. I think the only thing I'll do is drop the right rear spring down quite a bit, probably 100 pounds. Yeah, 180 is 14. Well, that's a 14 because I ran the top 2, 3, and 4. So, you know, I'm gonna go see when the Show Me 100 is. That's one track I've never been to that I've always wanted to go to. So, I know it's just a beautiful facility. So, happened here? Sorry, give me a second. There we go. Okay, so let me go check this real quick. Lucas. Oh my god. Sorry, this is great viewing, isn't it? Lucas Oil. Lucas Oil late models. There we go. All right, Lucas Oil late model dirt series. I wish they had a video game. They should put one out with high limit. Let's check the events. Show me. So that is Lucas Oil Speedway, Wheatland, Missouri. The Cowboy Classic is May 20th. The tribute to Don and Billy Gibson is May 23rd, and then the Show Me 100 is May 24th. That's a Saturday on May 24th. If I look at our schedule, oop, I don't have it pulled up. Look at that. Drive. I have to see where we're scheduled to be that weekend. So as of right now, once everybody publishes their schedules, May 25th, we'll be at CJ Speedway on Friday and then 34 Raceway on Saturday. So those are our 2 weekly tracks we're going to race at next year. So it doesn't look like I'll be able to make it down there for that. But if there's something else that pops up, definitely let me know. I'd love to go race there, but I know they run different rules than what we run. So it's kind of hit or miss there. So, all right, time to qualify. Let's go do that now. 13,571. Oof. We're gonna have to run faster than what we ran in practice. This is the final race of the episode, by the way. Man, she is singing. This 604 is singing. All right, there we go. Okay. Ooh, good lap. This is a good lap. This is gonna be good enough. We will see. 564. We did. Got our sponsor bonus, both practice and qualify. Not by much, but we got it. So that was a good set of laps. 564 and a 519. Damn, that's fine. Ain't a joke. All right, gonna start on pole position in heat race number 4. Got some heavy hitters. Oh, this is a showcase race too. I forgot about that. So Mike Norris, not the Fairbury Speedway announcer, qualifies first. Taylor Puckett in second. Jesse Glenn's in third. We come in fourth. And Jamie Maurice qualifies in that 5th spot. All right, here we are. Heat race action. Heat race number 4 of 6. We are starting on the pole position here at Weedsport Speedway. Qualified 4th. So yeah, we're gonna have a good race here. Yeah, the track in game is weird, Matt. It's weird. If you watch the episode I put out earlier this week when we ran there, it's a little iffy. So all right, heat race number 4 on top here, or on tap here. Top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the qualify dash. All right, here we go. Green flag coming out. Colton Flinner to our outside. Here we go. They make a little bit of minimal contact with Flinner there going into turn number 1. Brian Carter there having a good run here initially. We're 3 wide for the race lead. And I'm going to come out short end of the stick all the way around. But we can't let Brian Carter... What the... Can't let Brian Carter beat us. All right. let's settle down and settle in. We got David Parker now trying to get by us. I got to stop entering turn number 1 so high. Flinner is running some pretty consistent laps there out in the race lead. We're going to dive it in hard into turn number 1 on Brian Carter. Hopefully grab that second spot here this time. And he's just a little bit quicker on that top side. We got to... Oh, no, I door slammed him. Hey, man, I got a giant points lead. I'm not worried about nothing. I just want to finish in the top 10 so I can get that sponsor, that new sponsor. Because if we do any hire driver races, that sponsor bonus comes in handy when you have the top tier sponsor. So really goal here, yeah, I want to finish in a qualified. Wow, how's our car not hurt at all? after running into Brian Carter that hard numerous times and make that make sense. That was a good set of corners right there. I know you can't see that with where the controller is. I need to find a better place for the controller input. Maybe at the bottom of the screen? What do you guys think? Or should I even have it anymore? Oh, no, no, no. 2 to go as we get into Carter there off of 4. No issues with anybody from behind. Oh, my goodness. He just heated that guy right into us. Okay, caution is out. Caution is out. Gonna have some overtime here in heat race action. Restarting from the 3rd position. Top 3 to the A main, top 2 to the dash. Remember that. 2 laps to go at the flag stand. All right, 2 to go this time by. Let's see if we can get by Brian Carter. Well, we need to hold on to the 2nd spot or 3rd spot at the very least. Carter's going to try to get a heat race win. Not able to get close enough to Colton Flinner to make a move, but he's going to dive it hard into turn number 1. And he's going to try his darndest, but his darndest isn't enough, as he's going to come home short. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, Colton Flinner, Brian Carter, myself. All right, going to start 16th in the A main. Yowie wowie. 50 laps, though. Colton Flinner gets the race win. Brian Carter comes home 2nd. They will transfer through to the qualified dash. We come home in the 3rd position. We'll qualify through to the A main. That's bare minimum what we were trying to get done. So definitely happy about that. Everybody else to the soup. All right, before we get this last race started of the Pro Late Model season here in the regional level, if you would like the video, that would definitely help us out a little bit here on the channel. This is going to be your last chance to get any sort of questions or anything in before the end of the video. Once we're done with this race, I'm probably not going to be answering a whole lot of that stuff unless it's something that carries on or whatnot. So, yeah. We're starting 16th here in the A main at Weedsport. Last race here in the Pro Late Model. Let's get it on. Here we go. All right, it is A main time. Jamie Moore-Reese finished 4th in the qualified dash. He'll roll from the 4th position. Mike Norris finished 2nd in that very same qualified dash. He'll roll from 2nd. David Parker finished 3rd in the B main. He'll roll from 21st position. We finished 3rd in heat race 4. We're starting 16th on the field. Here we go. Green flag is out. Oh boy, got a little wobbly there off of 4. All right, starting 16th here. This might be the deepest we've started. That's what she said. Oh, boy. Car turned around in front of us. Caution is out. I don't know who that was. Somebody got us in the booty pretty hard. That's what she said. So we'll have to see if there's any damage from that. We have a restart here. Green flag. Back out. We're gonna drop to the bottom. That's where I want to be on these restarts. Okay, continue on through here. All right, so far so good. We're gonna complete 1 lap under green. Oh boy, somebody got loaded slowed up in front of us on 4. Looked like Weigel potentially. Oh, who is this guy? That's Alexander, Morgan Alexander. Oh, not a great entry into turn number 3 right now. Kind of worked out for us though. Oh, heavy contact with Nicholson. Oh, look at that. We got to beat Brian Carter. Oh, in the race that actually pays. So, all right, we're getting pinballed around here quite a bit. Let's kind of settle in here. It's a little hectic. I will add that. I will say that. We're going to get by Carter for 15th. Now looking to the outside. Alexander for 14th. No, nothing to it. Weigel holds on to 13th as Alexander pressures him for that spot. All right, through 3 and 4. Man, they are stacked and racked up in front of us. Racked and whatever the saying is. Looking to the inside now. Morgan Alexander for the 14th spot. Through 3 and 4, we'll have it. Put us up +2 on our starting spot. Now pushing Brandon Weigel down the front straightaway. We're going to push him into the corner and grab that spot as well. Now up to 13th. Working lap 8. We'll have 42 to go. This time by 42 to go. 8 completed. Yes, sir. 42 to go. Looking at the inside of Owens now. Man, my voice cracked. I'm 37 years old. Why is my voice cracking? Real life setups, Justin. So it depends. We don't really tune it to the dirt specifically. It's more to the track itself, the track layout, the distance, all that stuff. So banking, that plays a lot. Camber is a big deal when it comes to banking, because as you go through the corners, you want the entire contact patch of the tire to contact the racetrack. So the only way you can adjust that is with camber. So a lot of the stuff we do is pretty specific to the racetrack itself, not the structure of the track. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, now fighting for 9th here. We're going to look to the inside of Ben Wells for 8th. Oh, look at that. We're now +7. We don't have Wells, the pass on Wells completed, but Tyler Hudson is going to try to get right back by us. He's going to do that. Let's do a little crisscross applesauce. Colton Flinner, he came out of nowhere. Didn't he win our heat race? Why are we in front of him? Ooh, boy. Terrible entry. Watch out for that jersey barrier. Got to watch out for Ben Wells on the inside. Okay. We're good. We're now in 9. Oh, contact in front of us. Mason Massey, Tyler Hudson. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay. Debris. Oh, boy. Scott Bloomquist is not in the game. He is a Lucas Oil driver, not a World of Outlaws driver. So he was not contracted to be in the game before his passing, unfortunately. It would be a nice gesture, but there's a lot of licensing that goes into that, especially as someone of his stature. I know everybody would love to see Scott in the game, but there's a lot more behind the scenes that goes into that than just putting someone's paint scheme in the game. I know someone at one point had asked me about my stuff. For those that may not know, in the street stock, my name is in the game. Oh God! But my paint scheme is not. That wasn't a specific choice or anything. I didn't even know my name was going to be in the game until it came out. I submitted a request for it and whatnot, but the person, I think the damage we have is too much to really finish much further than where we are, by the way. So we're just going to try to hold on to a top 10 at this point. But I submitted my paint scheme, the red one. And I asked hey, how do I know if I'm chosen or if I'm going to be in it? He's like, the developers really just pick and choose who they want. So I'll focus on Kylie Rollins. So Kylie Rollins is a female racer from Iowa. She was actually chosen initially as part of our Project 28 driver development program. Unfortunately, due to location, she had to drop out. She's 6 or 8 hours away from us. So it just wasn't going to work out. But I'm still friends with her and whatnot. That was, I have no ill will towards her, but her name was in the game last year. She's really the one that got me in contact with the right person about getting my stuff in. And this year, with one of the very first or second updates that came out, her paint scheme was in it, or is now in the game. So I sent it to her, and she was like, "Oh, wow, that's cool." So she didn't even know her paint scheme was going in the game this year. So I'm a little hopeful that since my name is in it this year, that we can maybe up the ante next year and get my paint scheme in it. But we'll see. We'll see. So I'm not gonna, I'm immensely proud and kind of humbled and honored that they even put my name in it to begin with, because I'm a relative nobody in the grand scheme of things. So it's humbling. But when it comes to these larger drivers, so World of Outlaws has a licensing agreement. has a licensing agreement with all the drivers so they can use their name and likeness and all that. It's like an NIL deal. So when they sign up to be a member of a specific touring series, you're essentially giving away or giving up your rights to be used in marketing, publications and stuff like that. So, man, I've really adapted well to all the damage on this car, I will say. Oh boy, that's all. And as I say that, I bounce it off the wall. 21 laps to go here. But yeah, I mean, someone like Scott Bloomquist, who probably trademarked his name, who probably trademarked his signature and, you know, stuff like that. If he didn't, I would be surprised if he didn't, or hadn't, I should say. But there's probably a lot of legal stuff that you would have to jump through. And, you know, yes, Scott was a former World of Outlaws champion. He was one of the reasons the World of Outlaws late models even started. But I don't know how that relationship was. You know, there's a lot of politicalness that goes on behind the scenes as well. You know, if somebody doesn't like you, they're not going to be your sponsor or your proponent of moving you forward through all of that stuff either. So, just giving got David Parker spun around on the front straightaway, and I don't know who the 2 car is. Is that car to our outside? Tyler Burgess. Okay, so, oh boy, that was close. We're gonna have a restart here in the 7th position. Can we finish in the top 5? That's really all I ask. We have 16 laps to go. I want to finish in the top 5 so I can complete my sponsor incentive contract perfectly. Colton Flinner gets by us. Josh Copeland now trying to get by us. Trying to take advantage of that damage I've got, but we're going to keep a big head of steam up on that middle groove. I get pinballed around quite a bit, but we're now up to 6th on the inside of Flinner. Oh, no. Watch out for the barriers. All right. Up to P6 now. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. Oh, thank God nobody was on the inside there. All right, we just got one guy standing between ourselves and a perfectly completed sponsor incentive contract. So, oh, I do want to say, if you have not watched our PRI videos over on the Osmond Racing YouTube channel, please go do that. We're trying to grow that channel as much as we can. Normally, that's where we put all of our in-car camera videos and stuff like that, but we're going to try to do some more blog or vloggy style things, behind the scenes stuff. And since it's real life racing related, it's most likely all of that stuff's going to be over there. I will obviously talk about it and whatnot here, but I want to try to keep them separated as much as possible, just because, you know, I want to keep them separated. One's personal, one's business. So, yeah. Okay, so 10 laps to go here. Daniel Wilson, you son of a bee. We've got to run you down and try to get past you because you're the only person. And yep, I'm going to use you up in doing so. Oh, boy, car pushed really bad right there. Okay, and now Taylor Puckett is going to get by us for 6th. Now we're 2 spots out of that perfectly completed sponsor incentive contract. We're going to need, oh man, we're right back to where we were on the restart. So, darn it. Car's just pushing too much. Ever since I bounced off the inside wall through turn 4, this car has been a handful. And I will say, talking about other stuff has made it a little easier to manage. So, as we cross the line here, we've got 6 laps to go in our pro late model season at the regional level. Nationals are up next for this car, but we will go over and see what car and series we want to race next, because there's a lot we haven't won championships in. Oh wow, that was a slide drop from left field from Puckett on Copeland. Still got plenty of this race left. 4 laps to go this time by. Anything can happen in 4 laps. Puckett is doing his darndest to try to get by Daniel Wilson. Did I say Copeland? I meant Wilson. Oh boy, that's a terrible entry into 3. Okay. Whew. All right, 3 laps to go. Wow, slider worked. Puckett through the slider, and it worked on Daniel Wilson. We're not going to catch either one of them. I know that. 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go. If you got a question, ask away. Through 3 and 4. Cars pushing like a dump truck. But white flag is out 1. Lap remains here in the Pro Late Model National Series or Regional Series. You get into the wall a little bit, spark it off, and off of 4. That is race end in 7th. But more importantly, that is championship. All right, let's take a look at the results here. Mike Norris, top of the board, grabs the race win. Jesse Glenn's in 2nd. Jamie Maurice comes home in 3rd. Tyler Hudson in 4th, and Taylor Puckett will round out the top 5. Let's take a look at the replay so I can get a thumbnail. This is how I get thumbnails. So you're another peek behind the curtain here. Oh, wow. Look at the nose of that 28 car. Oof. Wow. That is bad. All right. So, yeah, this is how I make my thumbnails. I go into the race replay, and I find a specific thing. Oh, that looks cool. Sometimes it doesn't take very long. All right. So there's my thumbnail. You'll see it on this video. Once I get it done, I'll replace the thumbnail because I had to use just a photo I already had. And then it'll be on the regular video, the shortened version, as it goes out later. I don't know when that's coming out, probably over the weekend. But all right, all done here in the Pro Late Model Regional Series. 7th place finish here at Weedsport, but that's good enough to hold on to the title because we were a long way away, a long way ahead of everybody else. So, let's go back. Well, we're going to see it here in a bit here. So, I'm going to leave Weedsport. Got a good chunk of change in our pockets. So we'll feel good driving home to Illinois from New York. Let's head back to the race shop. More skill points, too. All right, rough driving. Not surprising. I got pinballed around quite a bit there. Racing there in the super late model is going to be a challenge. So, yeah. Oh, boy. All right, sponsor goal expired. We were 2 spots out of that last race. But look at that. Got another race. Not race win. We didn't win that race. Championship trophy. But again, I wanted this to look like a trophy. Give me a trophy case in the game. Put all my trophies in the trophy case. That's what I want to see. So, for the next iteration of this game. So, it's official. Greg Osmond is Pro Late Model champion. Excited fans from all across the country celebrate via group video chat. It's one way to do it, but okay. All right, so now racing electronics and Cometic gasket. You'll notice the initial payout less with Cometic gasket, but you'll also notice the payout per race through the roof. I censored myself there. So 88.20 versus a 13.235. I think it's pretty obvious which one we're going to sign. And there is the season 1 summary. 7 wins in 25 races, was it? 26 races? 25 top 10s. Consistency was key because we didn't start ripping off race wins until the end of the season. So, yeah, we did very well at the end of the season. You'll notice there 61 drivers competed in this series in total. Yeah, I mean, very good. No, Justin, I have not raced in Michigan. I've never even been to Michigan, to be honest with you. The only person I know up there is, I know a couple people. Josh Sternberg, I think he's up there. And I think Marty French. I think he's from up by that way. Marty French came down and ran my dad's memorial race a couple years ago. But otherwise, I have not been in Michigan. There's no IMCA stock car tracks in Michigan, so I haven't gotten up there. All right, so that's going to do it for the Pro Late Model Regional Series. We'll go back and look at the local here because there's still surprisingly, one car we haven't won a championship in, and it's the street stock. So that's still on the table. But if we do race this one, since we've already run a full season in it, I'm only going to show the showcase races. But then I think the members only will have the entire season. So it's, at some point that's going to have to happen. But is it going to be the next thing that happens? I don't know. And then as far as regional goes, we only have one championship at the regional level, and that is in the pro lay model. So we have the availability to run every single one of these, except the street stock because we haven't won the local championship yet. But we could also do, and we already ran the 360. So again, and the big block, I believe, and well, no, the UMP modified. So whatever we want to do next, you guys let me know in the comments. I'll try to put a voting thing in the community page, so definitely go take a look at that as well. Or if we really really want to, we can go to the national series with the pro late model because we won the regional series there. It's a 40 race schedule, a lot of new races. Kern Raceway. Where else am I noticing here? Arrowwood's different. Texas, Las Vegas. I've raced at Las Vegas. Um, Bristol. I've raced there too. A lot of different tracks here at the national level. So I'll leave it up to you guys, local, regional, national, and you tell me what kind of car we want to drive, and we'll go from there. But that is going to do it for us here today, episode 65 live of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OG Geo Greg Osmond. Thank you all so very much for watching, and